Hey, hello and welcome back. This is the third video of my series of me hunting down Beetlejuice, aka Bazelgeuse, something like that, whatever. Anyway, they gotta like to drop bombs when he flies around. So I am trying to gather the weapons so that I can hunt him down easier and get the parts that I need for this armor set that I'm trying to get. I've mentioned before, I can't look it up right now, but his name is I have terrible memory. I'm doing this off the top of my head. But the set is called the Invincible Healer Set version 2. I'm trying to gather all the parts necessary to be able to make my character the best version of himself, so I can move along to a different weapon class. I think I'm gonna do the dual blades next. Honestly, I might create a whole another character in general, so I can start from the beginning because there's a bunch of stuff in this game I didn't realize or knew about when I first started, and I felt like I didn't get a pretty good start. So I might start from the beginning once I'm done with this little adventure I'm taking right now to gather the weapons armor sets that I need. So let me see. Looks like we're changing my equipment, moving some talismans around. I don't remember what I'm about to hunt, but it looks like I gathered all the materials for my lightning insect glaive. So I'm feel like I'm about to start hunting Beetlejuice right now for the parts that I need, which I can't remember what it was. More than certain that it was on the screen a moment ago, but I'm not 100% certain. Yeah, pretty sure I'm like building up an armor set so that I can deal with them more easier. Preferably like, fire resistant armor, the highest defense I can get, that type of thing. I'm not trying to have it so that my fire defense is like a +10 and my regular defense is like a +2. I'm trying to like keep everything evened out and whatnot. I'm going to keep the vitality mantle and the health booster. I like those too. I need to actually look up what other mantles or those type of items are. See if I can unlock those or not. But due to technical problems with my PlayStation 4, I'm not able to do that right now because it like sometimes like it likes to like go out on me and not work for whatever amount of time. And one day, if we randomly plug it in, it decides to turn back on, which I never understood that to this day. But I think it somehow boils down to me having it since like the year after it was released. So probably got something to do with the age of it. I'm not 100% certain. But I will be trying to get another PS4, probably hopefully before the PS5 comes out. But honestly, I'm gonna wait a while for that anyway. I'm not trying to get the PS5 right away, just because sometimes there's like issues with the consoles when they're first released. So I'll just wait for that. Excuse me. After probably like half a year to a year after it's released, but I'll be busy with college stuff anyway, so it's not much of a I won't have much time to be playing it regardless. So let's see, we're loading up right now. Okay, so I think I mentioned before in my previous video that I was going to show you guys the canteen. Now this is like a summer festival thing going on in Monster Hunters at the time I recorded this, and it looks like they pretty much changed the entire hub to suit that. So we got all the people dressed up in like summer wear, I guess, type of thing. At least like the handlers like behind the counter and stuff like that. Got the cats building like an ice sculpture or whatever they're doing, which I'm not sure how they're standing on it and sitting on it, doing their thing and not getting cold, but Guess they have a high tolerance for ice. I mean, for coolness, which I don't. Maybe like 1 minute tops on like some kind of ice cube, but that's not cool. So I think I'm starting to change my pigment of my armor. Like all the red isn't uniforming, so I'm gonna see what looks best. I want like a darker color, probably like a dark gray. I wanted the black at first, but it looked too, too black if that makes sense. It just felt too dark for my taste, so. But it did look pretty cool at the same time, so I might as well keep it. I like the contrast between the black and the gold. I'm not sure why I made it. No, I remember why I made this hair red, just because I had a fictional character back in the MySpace days where my custom character had red hair. So I think I try to keep them based off of that. I usually base my characters off of like that, or maybe sometimes my own characteristics, or sometimes another character I've created before, which I didn't keep too much track of. Yeah, those are the good old days. I'm not sure if anybody who's listening to this know what RP is, but it stood for role playing and not the role playing you might be thinking of. It's like you acting out a persona of a character, either of your own creation or maybe even a character that's already been established, like anime characters like Naruto, Sasuke, those type of guys, or even cartoon characters like. I mean, I've never seen Tom and Jerry RP before, but they might have those. But back on track. Right now, I'm just trying to get all the items necessary that I think I'm gonna need for when I go hunt down Beetlejuice, because he's one self customer. Ooh, he deals a lot of damage really fast. I don't remember going to the canteen. You know what? Now I should have went to the canteen first here before I left to fight him. I love those little login bonuses. Get to increase your reward and stuff like that. I had a hard time figuring out where the handlers were at for the mission. It took me a while to figure that out. But I remember from Monster Hunters 3 on the 3DS. That's what I actually was playing it earlier. I gotta get back into that game so I can actually finish it. But usually the handlers for the missions in the canteen area, not the canteen area, the hub area, they're like behind a counter like this. And I think it was the investigate optional. No, it had to be investigation. I guess I'm just searching around looking for things, see what's available. I also need a hunter rank too, so I can do the other missions. But after I get my whole, that's the one. I had to hunt down 2 of them, but I'm not trying to do that right now. So I think my best record for hunting just one was like 26 minutes, a little over 25 maybe. So killing the same mission, it's gonna take at least 50 minutes. I think the time limit for that mission was 50 minutes, so that'd be cutting it very close. I would have to do some miracle working type of stuff to get that done, which I'm not really looking forward to doing, to be honest. But after I gather all that I need for this weapon set, this armor set, I'm sorry, then I'm definitely going to go for that mission just to get out the way, since it's like one of my assigned missions. I'm going to attempt to do it by myself at first, but if that doesn't work out, I'm going to gather a team to do it. I might ask the guys I know to help me with that. They helped me out before with a mission I got stuck on. I think I forget his name. It's like Ogenodon or whatever. The poison, not poison. It's like the red thing that's in the Rotten Veil. It does like the bleeding damage and stuff like that. That guy, he was a real pain to beat. I couldn't. I was stuck in him for a while, and back on this, I was surprised that he dropped me off right where he was located at. I'm not sure why it does that sometimes, probably because like investigation levels or whatnot, but I wanted to go to the canteen at first to increase my guy's defense so I can fight him better as I said before he hits pretty hard. And my character doesn't have the best of armor right now. It's good for what it is, but it's not like I'm not confident enough to keep to like just fight him without getting power up. But the fact that he's fighting this other monster right now helps out a little bit. So it gives me a chance to like, get away from the situation so that I can get to the canteen and increase my stats. Makes it easier for me, especially when I keep getting hit and I keep dying. It's something I don't like to do because then you only get like what reach before before that you fail the mission most of the time. But there are other missions out there that like you only get like one chance or two chances and it's automatically over. Which those are a pain too. It's like you use up like the consumable items and you gotta get them again, do all the other stuff. It's pretty annoying. But yeah, my personal preference is when I'm fighting like higher ranked monsters like this, as I said before, is to increase my defenses. But what is my problem? I guess I was checking something. The voucher. Unless I need to learn how to make my own custom dishes so I can like optimize it the best I can. I do love these animations though. Like that food looks so delicious. Wish I can real life. I mean, I don't think I can eat all that food, but it looks pretty good to be honest. And I like how the girl just watches me eat the food, doesn't even try to like eat any of it or whatever, just watches me in amazement. Which honestly, I probably would watch somebody in amazement too. They eating food like that quickly. That's a lot of anime logic right there. Okay, so I also like to grab like these, like the rations and the first aid meds, just to be on the safe side. I said it before too, but I gotta get rid of that. See if I can get rid of that capture net and that fishing rod because I never use them, and it's just a pain to have them there while I'm searching around for the items that I need. Speaking of the items that I needed, I had before I went out on this mission, I grabbed some the dung pods and like the flash pods. Now the dung pods, if you don't know, if you shoot a monster with it, it'll drive them off to a different location. So it helps a lot when if well for this guy for example, when he's fighting another monster, you can shoot that at him and it'll make him fly away somewhere else. And so you can like fight him by himself or whatnot. Then for the flash pods, that helps out a lot too when he's flying. It'll throw him out. It'll knock him out the sky right away. So don't worry about him like dropping those little bomb things off and like crash down into him, crash down into you. It'll get all of that down right then and there. Let's see. He's actually not fighting out the monster no more. So we're gonna throw him on vitality, mantle. Also, which you don't know what that does. It basically takes a certain amount of damage and from attacks until it reaches that limit and it breaks off, and it takes a reload time to get it back. I think another item, pretty sure I grabbed it. Not sure if I did or not, but I had You also need like cool drinks for this guy because sometimes he likes to go down into the volcano. And if you don't have any dung pots to like drive him away from, you're gonna need those cool drinks to keep yourself from losing HP over time because of the heat. It's pretty neat. I don't think I give my cat enough credit on this game. Like he be trying his best, or she be trying her best to help me with. They be paralyzed. Sometimes they drop flash pods for me to like blind them for a bit. I enjoy it, especially when they use those. What's it called? The Thunderbug net or trap, whatever the electrical trap one's called. That helps out a lot, especially when it renders them immobile for a little bit. I hate when I get those fireballs. That right there, that's what annoys me. I couldn't move fast enough. My character couldn't recover in time, but he got hit, and then once you die, you lose the boost that you got from the food you ate a minute ago. So, but the thing with that is you can't eat food another meal after a certain amount of time. So I'm basically when it comes to that. So I just use the two rashes like I just used to increase my, which helps me out a lot because I like to do aerial attacks a lot, and the more stamina I have, the more movements I can do in the air. So it helps me keep away from him for a while, and hopefully, if I'm able to like jump on his back, whatever, I can do a little bit extra damage that way as well. Yeah, like that right there. Still trying to master that. Actually, there's a mantle. I forget what it was called, either the gliding mantle or the flying mantle, whichever it's called. That actually helps you mount the monsters easier, which I like to use it, but at the same time, the vitality mantle helps me out more. So just because it helps takes the hits more. And I hate my combos too. Is like once I start, it's hard to stop. Yeah, every actually, no, it's Thunderbird Cage. That's what that one's called. Can't remember what the other one, the actual trap one was called when it paralyzes them. I love that full combo air with like he twists it around. This health boost is a lifesaver too. Well, if I can stay in it long enough, because it heals you a considerable amount over a short period of time. If you can stay in it that long, that is. I think mine's is too, so it does more or it lasts longer. I think it does destroyed easily. And most of the time when he's in rage mode like that, I try to either stay in the air like just now, or I like to avoid him altogether because I know how much damage that can do at one time. It's not good at all. Especially when you're fighting him for like 30 plus minutes and he decides to kill you, and then you run out of continues to fight him with, then you gotta start the whole thing over again. Fight him for another half hour to 45 minutes, which is really time consuming. But I think that's what I like the most about this game is that the monsters are not easy to kill or easy to beat. It actually takes effort and time. And also the fact that they have HP, but you can't physically be. I hate when he does that. I think I tried to flash here, but he already dived down, which is weird because he usually like swings by twice before he dives down like that. And I was trying to go and try to catch him the second time he came by with the flash pot, but he never does what I want him to do, so it was expected. Yeah, I love doing. It's I just wish he was less resistant to like paralysis when it comes to Nine Blade because some electric lightning weapons they actually can cause paralysis against certain monsters, but this guy, even though his weaknesses, one of his main weaknesses is the lightning element. He doesn't paralyze when it comes. Honestly, when I first started fighting him, I didn't think I could kill him on my own, to be honest. Or yeah, every time I fought him, when I killed him, it was always with like a group of people. But at the same time, I realized that the more people I fight him with, the harder he kill is. I think the HP increases the more players are involved in the fight. So I figured if I can do it by myself, then I had no problem trying to face him with a group of people or by myself in general. It's fun to fight with other people, but at the same time, I feel like it's more rewarding to fight by yourself and actually kill him by yourself, which was my whole goal in starting these videos to begin with, to show you my progress of trying to get to the point where I can fend them off on my own and actually complete the missions by myself. I just realized I died a second time, which that sucks. This is my last shot right here. Let me see. Go to canteen, or is it too early? Nope, still too early. Yes, this is all or nothing for this last bit. Beetlejuice is so annoying. Like he's strong and it's just ridiculous. He does so much damage. As much as I like the insect glaive class of weapons, what I don't like about it is if it was like a real life scenario, I wouldn't be because I'm not comfortable with a gigantic bug just resting on my wrist like that. It's kind of freaky. I would probably use the dual blades like I normally do, or maybe like a sword and shield type of thing, or just a lance in general, or something like that. I'm not all about the insect on my arm, but thankfully my timer reset it for the meal, so I'm gonna do the attack boost or defense this time. Probably defense, just to be on the safe side since my last shot. There was one time I did use the attack, but I think it was a different target. I don't think it was Beetlejuice. It's because I was, but you never know. Might work out. So, if I make up my mind, I think I'm weighing my options right now. See which one will be best for me as far as the defense goes. And it sucks I can't get like attack large up and defense large up. So I just decided on the defense large. I'd rather live longer and do damage over time than do more damage and die instantly. So I don't like taking it like it's gonna change. The Monster Hunter people are very brave in the game because I'm not sure if I could fight one of these things by myself, let alone with a group of people. Unless I was highly capable of doing so, that will probably be the only way it's going to happen. But just seeing half the monsters on here would freak me out in real life. Like you got dragons flying around, you got there's giant bugs in here too. That don't do a lot of damage, but but they're still freaking huge. Um, you got like the giant lizards, that thing following me, that giant bird, and I'm not sure where Beetlejuice ran off to, but let's see. Yeah, he's not too far. It's probably up on top of the mountain. More than likely. What I hate about that red circle at the bottom left is like once that pops up, your tracker bugs don't guide you to your objective anymore. But it looks like he's coming back, so I think I was trying to flash pot him down, but I think he just landed back where I came from. So we're gonna go hop in there. Actually, no. Where's he going?
Oh no, it's going to a volcano.
He stopped somewhere.
From the looks of it.
All right. Let's see where he went.
Oh well.
No, I'm like he probably in the volcano. I don't want him in the. That's just a pain and a half.
Only having them to me on
Don't need him
certain
do
games.
there.
On certain games.
So I
Like
don't remember. I'm pretty sure I remember some cool drinks
I want
before,
to say
so it's not
Apex
too much of a big
Legends,
deal.
Destiny, whatever. Like
Just
if
the
I'm
fact that it
falling
matters
from a
if
really high
another
height,
monster evolve,
getting
they like
hit
to attack me
a
instead of
lot
attacking each other. So
bothers me
that's
for no
pretty
reason.
great. They worry about the small insect-looking guy rather than
The cool
the
drink.
gigantic monster that's trying to kill them too. So I'm not sure how that works out.
And that man, someone put that on
But
probably
yeah,
kill
just
this guy again. I was just thinking. It's good thing he did move.
and he's by himself. I'm gonna
What?
fight him.
Again, come on.
Those giant bugs I was talking about earlier.
It's upsetting because when I want to find him, he keeps moving
Do,
around
do,
and
do, do,
running
do, do,
away.
do.
But when I didn't want him around,
Oh, that guy.
he's
I
trying
think
to
I'm
get
about to
close
hunt
to me
him
so he
sometime
so he
soon.
feels like it.
Well, not soon, but I think it's something I want that
What a jerk
involves
move that
getting some
is.
materials from him. So
Let's go. Final round.
I feel like I went by this area
It's crazy
before
I
and he
went by
wasn't
this
here.
town, but
He was somewhere
I'm
else,
gonna try
but
my best.
that's whatever. All right, let's see if we can take him down.
Oh no.
I think his weak spot, main weak spot, is like underneath his chin, where the bomb blast, where his bomb pods are like his
Oh.
actual belly.
Oh, I knocked his tail off. That's what I call progress. No.
Taking his tail out too gives me a material from him that I need, but it's like a very, very slim chance that I get it. It's not like I can take it from him right now anyway, because he's gonna be there trying to prevent that from happening. So that won't be good.
Nope. Probably got that far. Take his tail off. Do that. I'll find
I
me
hate
a
when he does it to just drop like that. Like, come on, guy. What are you, a frog?
Ooh, no, it's a bomb that I saw.
This guy's doing too much. Do I have that equipped? Probably not. No, I don't think I do. I'm switching to it right now. Will it work? Nope.
Oh.
Came down. Should have known better. Gotta be careful too. My HP is getting pretty low. I also learned too I need to stop being selfish with my mega potions and stuff like that, because I can always make more. It's not harder to make. Just gotta get in the habit of like scouting the materials and stuff like that. This guy's annoying though. I don't want. Oh yeah, I'm just avoiding him, make sure I don't take too much damage. Cause last time I tried that, it didn't turn out well for me. Likes doing combos, like blowing them up, dropping on me at the same time, like takes away all my freaking health. And it's just astounding because it's literally just like, to me, it looked like poop falling down and exposed, and I think it's funny. Alright, he's doing the thing again. Let's see if I can catch him off guard. Yeah, there we go. So beautiful. I said before that the weakness is like underneath his chin and his stomach, but honestly, I'll take what I can get majority of the time just because I know that he doesn't stay down for too long. I have to like hurry up and start hitting him while he's incapacitated. I probably should get some items to catch him off guard too. The only thing I don't like about fighting him is that I never really know when he's actually down for the count. It's always an issue with this guy. Like he'll limp, but I'd really see him limp. He's just like always throwing himself at me or whatever.
My study.
I hate it when they roar too. That's annoying because they roar you. You're like you're incapacitated yourself for a couple of seconds. But since he flew away to the next area, I'm gonna see what I can get from his
That's
tail.
actually one of the pieces I
And I
needed.
was hoping this was what I would need,
I expected to come out of that.
but I can't.
Oh no, don't do that.
It what the part of him I needed was, but I know it was
I feel
like
like I can actually kill
really
him.
difficult to get.
Gonna find out in a
And
second.
the best shot to get it was like I think a 14% chance with like a gold reward or something like that. And like every other thing that helps get him is like a 11% or maybe a 5%, something like that. It's just ridiculous how hard it is to get that.
He is
Oh, okay, he's
deaf
popped down to
or
his depth. That's
dumb.
cool. He's coming back. Yep, he's coming back. There we go. Close that easy. Let's see if I can
Up there,
finish him off. This
and
guy
you
right
don't
here.
get that.
Ooh, yeah, I think that's my cat. There's Blacks for you. So yeah, fun story about my cat's name. So I had a cat. She wasn't all black. She was like a calico cat. She was mainly black though. She had like some orange on her and like some white, some gray a little bit. And it was I forgot what happened exactly, but she ended up running away or wherever it happened. And it's been a couple of years. And then when this game came out, I was able to like pick the name from my cat. So I called the cat Blacks. I think you could pick the gender of the cat. I don't remember, but I just wanted to call the cat Blacks in like memoriam of the cat I had, just because I'm not sure where she is or what she's doing, but I hope that she's still okay, being all right. Not sure why I wasted a flash pod right there. Obviously, it didn't even work anyway, so that's great. Whoa, now I like that I learned how to fight him as I fought him because throughout this entire game, up until this point, I never really hunted him. He always like popped up whenever he felt like it and like made my life miserable when I'm trying to hunt another monster. And I usually just run away from the situation because I'm not trying to deal with him. He was like a problem for me since day one when I met him. And it's just ridiculous. Honestly, wasn't even 100% sure if I could kill this guy or not. I'm just testing myself out right now. I'm strong enough to take him out. But the weapon that I have and the armor that I possess, I figured I was able to do it. So I gave it a shot. Come on, buddy. Get a little closer. Bang. I need to kind of like sharpen my weapon too, because once your weapon gets dull, it loses like the damage it deals out. You gotta keep an eye on that. Make sure that your weapon is sharpened to its maximum capacity. Oh, gotta get out of there. I'd be freaking out so bad when I get when I get caught like that. Especially when I see him drop the little bomb thingies off. So I know how much damage that can do. Have any flash pods left? No, but trying to help the situation. Yeah, that's scary too when he comes down like that. That does so much damage. I think I've also mentioned before, it might have been easier for me to get the part I needed if I captured him instead of hunting him. But when I capture a monster, it never goes the way I want it to because I never notice the signs when they're about to go down. Then it's like, kill them. Actually, he's limping now. That's a good sign. But then I actually killed them by accident. I have to do the whole mission over again, which I really don't like doing because sometimes when I do that, it takes like 20 to 30 minutes to get into that point. And then after that, you gotta do it again. It's another 20 to 30 minutes, and it's just tedious, annoying. I just rather just hunt them to kill them. but then they capture him. This guy goes to rage mode like every 5 minutes too. That's annoying. Let's see what we're gonna do here. He's almost out of gas. Looks like still get it finished and blows in. Boom! Oh, come on. This guy's annoying for real. Yep, and now my HP's low again. I don't like that. So we're gonna get that fire off. Thank God for that trap. I needed that. So we're gonna use a mega potion. Ah, that's better. Take this guy out real quick. Yeah, he fell. That's good. That's good. That's his weak spot too. That's even better. Now let's see if he actually stays it down. Nope. Gets back up as usual. Always want to be difficult at freaking time.
Wow, that hit me. I really think it did it, but that's
Get some distance too. I'm losing too much HP, so we're gonna start that back up. Just to be on the safe
oh,
side.
right.
Never hurts to have your HP at max.
Actually, no. Yeah, no, I forget. But I was hiding behind a crystal object, and it had been a dragon or some shit.
One thing I never
And
understood
that
is like why he keeps throwing
fired
his body down like it's the best course of action in any situation.
and then upset. Like, really no physical harm, just acting.
Let's go, big fella. See, he's in rage mode again already. Come on, it hasn't been 5 minutes that time, I don't think. Maybe it was probably even two. But that's good, just fall down. Let me do what I gotta do. Boom, 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 boom. Nope, nope, nope. Not gonna happen. But it's just so annoying. There it goes. Finally killed the guys. Freaking annoying. I was so proud of myself when I did this the first time. Cause like I never actually defeated a monster as strong as him by myself before. I think the best I've defeated besides him was Diablos. And I mean, after a while, you start to learn how you start to learn how Diablos work. So he isn't too bad. Speaking of Diablos, some quick trivia. Well, not trivia, some quick, I guess. Yeah, trivia. I guess you want to call it. I learned that the Black Diablos actually are female Diablos in heat, so that's interesting. And they rage and destroy everything at the same time, which I found to be interesting when I was reading it up. And that's just fun. I just thought it was like a mutation of the regular Diablos, but guess it's just Diablos want to make some more Diablos. Not good, I want to say, but I guess for the monster hunters collecting their material, it's a great thing. I don't know. But yeah, I was proud of myself. My time for this one was 27 minutes. So I did hunt him another time, and I got a better record than that, which is pretty cool. I'm not 100% sure if I got the material I needed from this one, but it looks like I did pretty well, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video around here just because this fight itself was a lot. So we'll continue this in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you want, but yeah, follow me on social media. I have Instagram at forever awesome number 4 the word ever underscore awesome. I have Twitter, which is Crimson Scorpio, same as my YouTube name. I have a Discord. It's called Awesome Sauce. I'm not sure they have at tags for that, but either way, I'll have all of this in the description below. So if you can't find it by me telling you, then it'll just be there for you to get access. But yeah, thanks for watching. Remember, stay awesome.